can start speaking. So a very good afternoon to one and all present here today. We welcome the speakers and the attendees who have joined to listen to the inspiring experiences shared by our soul sisters on what sisterhood really means to you. A humble request to please maintain the time limit to 2 minutes, giving each speaker their bit. Now I begin by introducing myself. I'm Manjula Jain from Kolkata, heading Wiki Eastern Region Council, and I deeply cherish the vision of Dr. Harbeen Arora Rai, who integrated the beads as sisters from around the world into a colorful neck piece which adorns us all. Gratitude, Dr. Harbeen. I think she is not joined in yet. In my opinion, when women support women, Shakti awakens. And that's the power of sisterhood. I connected with Dr. Harbeen Arora in the year 2017. Since then, there has been no looking back. In this 9 years of my journey, with the blessings of my 800 plus soul sisters only in Kolkata and sisters globally, I have really grown. Where we all stand here for each other, we value one another's voice, stories, and choices without judgment. And this has created a bond, a support, and solidarity between us all. So we call ourselves Soul Sisters. With this, I call upon my first speaker for today, Miss Poonam Bindal. I would like to introduce Poonam just for I think 10 seconds. Poonam Bindal is the only lady entrepreneur in the Indian hosiery industry for knitting machines and having a highly successful business with Modi Care Pan India. So here is our bold woman. Please speak about your journey. Unmute yourself, Poonam.
Thank you, Manjula ji. Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Manjula ji, for giving me an opportunity to speak on such a prestigious platform. I always thought that sisterhood is all about an organization or a fraternity working towards a common cause. But it was only once I stepped into this amazing world of Wiki that I realized that the very horizons of my perception were being totally challenged. My credit and thanks to the Wiki Eastern heads, Mrs. Manjula Jain and Mrs. Indu Gandhi, for constantly reminding us, ladies, you are not individual councils. We are all soul sisters. So gradually the me became we. All barriers were broken down. There were no boundaries. We were no longer thinking out of the box because we had stepped out of the box. And that quotation which says, sisterhood is all about beautiful flowers, different flowers of the same garden, began to blossom beautifully in our Wiki. Yes, we belong to different backgrounds. Some of us are celebrities, stars, successful businesswomen, simple housewives, whatsoever be. But we are all bound together with a common denominator. And do you know what that is? We all sit together, we sing, we dance, we recite poetry, which we normally never ever do. And this, we listen to music, we listen to each other. And this is food, ambrosia for our souls. Yes, as correctly someone said that sisterhood is all about a safety net which protects us from the chaos in the outer world. I agree. Whether we be a sadness, help, put it in a Wiki group and you get an overwhelming response with all the love, care, affection that we are capable of. And I'm eternally grateful to my universe for deeming me fit enough to be part of this beautiful Wiki sisterhood. Thank you, everyone, and over to you, Manjula ji.
Thank you, Poonam. That was so inspiring. And of course, the only woman in the Modi Care company, you are too bold. Thank you so much. By the request of Aditi Jain, I would like to invite Aditi as our next speaker. And I would like to talk about Aditi. She is from Kota, Rajasthan, company secretary, a lawyer, and a SEBI registered finance trainer with over 9 years of experience in the capital markets and mutual funds industry. Over to Aditi. Aditi, please unmute yourself.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Manjula ma'am and Indu ma'am, for giving this opportunity. I'm so happy to be here with you all. So, whenever I asked about sisterhood or womanhood, I feel so emotional. But now, when I become mother, so I just explain you my journey. So, before becoming a mother, I always thought that womanhood is very easy. I have worked with women's, I have learned from them, and being with, like being honest, I don't think that I understood womanhood before becoming a mother. But today I am 4 months postpartum, and my motherhood journey has humbled me a lot. Before my baby arrived, I believed that I could manage everything, my careers, my dreams, and home and baby, everything. But now, no one told me earlier. But now, when I am taking my journey without sleep, without energy, now I'm realizing how other women have done, how other women have dealt with. So I was just trying to recognize myself again. I am trying to recognize myself again and caring myself again, and dreaming of a lot of things. And somehow we have different phases in life, and this is very important phase where right now I am. So womenhood and sisterhood has taught me a lot that if someone like you all is there for me, then I can achieve so many things. I can fulfill my dreams, because you all have done, like you all are inspiration for me. So sisterhood is born when we all stop judging each other and start honoring that what we have come through, and we praises our struggles and how we have dealt with. So when we realize that every woman is fighting a battle we may never fully see, and
Right.
also we all go through different phases and seasons. Sometimes we are in that woman, sometimes we are the woman asking for help, sometimes we are the woman offering it. So and that to me, it's the beauty of sisterhood, when we help each other and when we ask for help. So this is sisterhood for me. And so today my definition of sisterhood is simple. It is women choosing empathy over judgment, collaboration over competition, and kindness over comparison, the most important thing. So in whatever phase we are together and with each other, and that's the biggest support system we can do now. Because if we will with we each other, then we can change generations, we can change
Yes.
the world. So yes, that's sisterhood for me. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you so much, everyone.
Congratulations to you on being a mother. I
Thank
think
you, ma'am.
motherhood is a beautiful journey. Please enjoy it.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
ma'am. Thank
Our
you.
next
That's so
speaker
nice.
is Meenakshi Gupta. Meenakshi is an entrepreneur, a founder of Fadka by Meenakshi and the Miracle Oven, known for blending creativity, entrepreneurship, and heartfelt hospitality. Over to Meenakshi.
Thank you so much, Manjula ji, for this opportunity. And I would like to take it forward from where Aditi has just left. That alone we can do so little. I'm quoting Helen Keller here. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. So I think this is sisterhood for me. When I joined Wiki in 2020, I had joined it just out of deep respect for Manjula ji,
Thank you.
never knowing, never knowing what it is going to be for me. Then slowly in a year or so, I realized that what a great platform it is. It has become a tribe of soul sisters.
Yeah.
Sisters where we are not bounded by blood relationships, but by Atma ka connection. That is why we call each other soul sisters. And there's so much of bondage of love here, but still there is so much of freedom because we are not judged here by anyone. Whatever we are doing, we are not being judged by our soul sisters. In our childhood, I remember we used to play a riddle. We drew a small line and wanted our friends to cut that, to make that line shorter without cutting it or erasing it. And then the solution was to draw a longer line beside it.
Yeah.
So this is sisterhood for me, where we are not pulling anyone down. We are elevating each other. We are not comparing, we are not competing, but we are making everyone grow together. We are working for each other rather than working for ourselves here. We feel inspired, connected, motivated, loved, and wanted. This is beside our family, which God chose for us, and this is a family that we have chosen for ourselves. So there's so much of love. And together, when I look around this room also, I don't see professionals, leaders, achievers, but I see women who are having stories, struggles, dreams, courage, and hearts full of compassion. I see a
Right.
sisterhood that proves me that stronger together than we are alone. And this is sisterhood for me. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, Meenakshi. We have another Meenakshi today, Meenakshi Narang, and she is from Delhi, NCR, and a seasoned educator and a published author. She helps transform knowledge into books, courses, and programs that leave a lasting legacy. Over to Meenakshi.
Thank you, Manjula ji. Thank you so much. Good evening, all dear sisters. So, as I speak before this remarkable gathering, I'm reminded that we may have been born in different zones, raised in
Right.
different cultures, with different conditionings, yet our hearts recognize one another in a language far deeper than words. And that language is sisterhood. It is the
Right.
extraordinary ability of women to become each other's refuge as well as strength, and a reminder that no dream is too distant and no burden too heavy when carried together. So, we women carry a great deal on our shoulders. We nurture families, we build careers, and often carry silent battles behind our smiles. Yet, through every season, I have witnessed something truly remarkable. When one woman reaches out to another, what comes out is kindness, empathy, and encouragement. And healing begins, confidence returns, and the hope is reborn. So, that to me is the true power of sisterhood. I believe that women don't become stronger by standing alone, they become unstoppable by standing together. So, today,
Right.
as I look at this global sisterhood, I see stories of these accomplished women that is powered by resilience and courage that refuse to surrender. And what fills me with greatest pride is knowing that every woman here has the power to become someone else's turning point. So it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of this extraordinary global sisterhood. Together, let us continue to inspire and empower one another. And let us remind that world that when women rise together, humanity rises with them. Thank you.
Perfectly. Thank you. Thank you so much. And all gratitude goes to Dr. Harbin Arora Rai for really getting us together and connecting us. So
Thank
our
you.
next
Thank you.
speaker is Sarla Nevatia, owner of Girls Guest House and manufacturer of cold pressed edible oils. Let's hear from her what she has to say.
Good evening. How can I be visible? Good evening, Harbinji, Manjulaji, Induji, and all my soul sisters. It is a privilege to serve as the president of West Bengal Happiness Council, WICCI, a platform that believes in the power of women supporting women. Sisterhood is more than friendship. It is a commitment to uplift, encourage, and empower one another. It means celebrating each other's achievement, sharing opportunities, mentoring with generosity, and standing together through challenges. Every act of support strengthens not only one individual, but our entire community. As sisterhood, we believe that collaboration is more powerful than competition. Our collective wisdom, experience, resilience help build stronger business, stronger leaders, and stronger nation. True sister is finding your soul sisters who connected by heart, not by blood. Sisterhood is close bond of mutual support, trust, respect, and care between women or girls. When women support women, extraordinary things happen. So together we rise, together we shine. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarlaji. And I would just like to add one point here. Sarlaji started her journey of making cold pressed oil at the age of 62. So this is really called entrepreneurship, and we all are connected with her, and we are all supporting her. So thank you all, soul sisters. Next we have Dr. Ridhima Kamal. Dr. Ridhima Kamal is from Noida, Delhi, a public health leader working for capacity building of public health professionals, connecting them with the right opportunities and communities. So over to Ridhima, Dr. Ridhima. Are you there?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm here. Good afternoon, everyone.
Request to please
I'm so glad to be here. And for me, sisterhood is a very quiet promise that no woman in any sector, in any domain, has to grow alone. We all are in there together. And as Vicky has provided us a community where we are giving a way to collaboration, where we are sharing our knowledge very freely. Opportunities are opened intentionally, and we are very willingly doing it. And every woman's success becomes a collective celebration for all of us. And it is about lifting each other through mentorship, honest conversations, shared failures, and a lot of support, because women handles the whole family, the profession. But it's very tough that sometimes we actually extend our hands for asking for help. So yeah, we are here to support each other, creating leaders like all of you, who are compassionate, confident, and committed to making everything very equitable. And I also want to specifically emphasize on being vulnerable enough to ask for help and strong enough to offer it, which is also a very, very strong essence of sisterhood. And it is just not another professional network for me, but it is built to become like a home for us, a place where we find mentors before managers, collaborators before competitors, and sisters before anything else. So because when one woman rises with the support of many, entire communities benefit. So that is my 2 cents on it. Thank you so much for having me. Looking forward to it.
Yes. Yeah, thank you, Ridhima. Thank you so much for that inspirational talk. Next, we have with us Chainika Bhivaniwala. She is also from Kolkata, and she is a transpersonal regression therapist and a family constellations facilitator. Over to Chainika.
Namaste and warm greetings to everybody, and thank you so much for the opportunity, Manjula ji, Indu ji, and
Thank you.
Dr. Harbeen. So, as a member of Wiki and all, she and the president of Wiki Mental Health Council, my experience is the same as what my meaning is. When I hear the word sisterhood, one word that comes to my mind is belonging, which means feeling safe and connected to others. A place where I don't have to pretend, I don't have to compete, I can simply be myself. For the last 18 years as a psychotherapist, I have listened to countless stories of individuals. But when it comes to women, I have learned that every woman is carrying something, a silent pain, an untold fear, or an unfinished dream. But none of them actually wants to be fixed. They say, or that is my understanding, they just want to be understood and listened to. And not only them, maybe all of us, we want to hear, you matter, you are not alone, and I am here for you. And that to me is sisterhood. Somebody's mic is open.
Yeah, someone had to please unmute themselves.
I believe that women's mental well-being grows when women support women, which everybody has mentioned over here. And when we celebrate the success, instead of being jealous or instead of comparing each other, when we lift each other up instead of pulling them down, and when we are compassionate and not judgmental, the bond deepens even more. And that is what happens in Wiki and all. I truly believe that, again, as everybody has mentioned, that when one woman rises, she doesn't rise alone. I've also seen it in Manjula ji, Indu ji, Harbeen.
Thank you so much.
They have the potential, and they also do it. They take others along with them. So this is the power of sisterhood. And I think when we continue spaces where every woman feels seen, heard, valued, loved, we just don't change their lives. We transform families, communities, and the world. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chainika. That was really good. And thank you so much for being with us and trusting us. And I think she's the one who unlocks our lost memories. So if anybody wants to have any personal talk with her, they can connect with her. So after Chainika, we have Angela James. Angela James, as I said, was from Johannesburg, and she's the founder of the Evolution Movement, dedicated to cultivating enlightening leadership, organizational coherence, and responsible citizenship through meaningful action for the next 7 generations. So over to Angela.
Thank you, Manjula, and thank Manjula ji, and thank you to Harbin so much. Can you hear me? Am I coming through okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. It's actually so fortuitous to be in this town hall in August, because in South Africa, August is Women's Month. So, yeah, all gratitude to the powers that be that make this possible during this particular month. I've come into this space through the G100 as the South Africa Chair for Values and Volunteerism. And so in being asked to reflect on sisterhood, I realized that my understanding of sisterhood has changed over the years. There was a time when I thought sisterhood was simply women supporting women. And while that's certainly part of it, I've come to realize that it's much deeper than that. For me, sisterhood isn't something we have, it's something we create. It's in those moments when women come together in a way that allow each of us to be seen, heard, and valued. Spaces where we don't have to perform, compete, compare, or prove our worth. Spaces where we can simply arrive as we are, bringing our stories, our strengths, our weaknesses, our uncertainties, our wisdom, and our hopes. I've also realized that sisterhood doesn't happen simply because a group of women happen together in the same room. It's something we consciously created every time we choose curiosity over judgment, every time we listen to understand rather than to respond, every time we celebrate another woman's success without feeling diminished ourselves, every time we find courage to share our own truth, knowing that it may help another woman to find hers. Lately, I've been reflecting on the word celebrate. We celebrate women on special days, and I'm grateful for those moments because they matter. But I've been asking myself a different question. What if celebrating women became something we do every day, something we practice every day? What if we celebrate women by creating spaces where our wisdom, our values, and our voices strengthen one another? Because I do believe that when women gather in that way, something remarkable happens. We begin to remember who we are. We discover values that matter most to us. We find the courage to advocate not only for others, but also for ourselves. To learn and to choose to speak from the deepest truth of who we are, allowing that truth to find expression through our choices, our relationships, and our contribution into the world. For me, that is what sisterhood has become. It is more than a network of women and more than friendship. It is a living practice of helping one another flourish. Because when one woman finds her voice, she gives permission to others to find theirs. And when one woman strengthens another in that way, the ripple extends far beyond us to our families, our workplaces, our communities, and generations that follow. And perhaps the greatest gift that we can give to one another is not to tell one another who to be, but to create the conditions where every woman feels safe enough to become more fully herself. To me, that is the gift of sisterhood. Thanks for letting me be here. Thanks for letting me be of service too.
So yes, we are not alone. We are in sisterhood together, and together we will do it, as Dr. Harbin always says. So our next speaker is Kavita Fumra. Kavita Fumra, professionally a jewelry designer with a deep passion for Chinese metaphysics, numerology, Vastu, Feng Shui, and hypnotherapy. Save us. Over to Kavita. Kavita, unmute yourself. Yeah.
Thank you, Manjula Di, Indu Di, and Harbin Di for this honor. Good afternoon, everybody. Preparing for today's talk made me pause and reflect on what sisterhood truly means to me. I realized that my understanding of it has evolved over the years. As children, we grew up surrounded by siblings and cousins. They were our first friends. Not because we chose them, but because life chose them for us. As the world became more connected, we gained the freedom to choose the people we wanted in our lives. And sometimes these chosen relationships become even deeper than those we are born into. For me, this realization was reinforced through the Wiki platform. I came here to network, but I found something much more precious. A family of incredible women. Am I audible? My screen is gone.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I'm not able to see myself. I came here to network, but I found something much more precious. A family of incredible women who celebrate each other's victories, support one another through difficult times, and stand by each other without expecting anything in return. Sharing one such incident. My mother has not been keeping well, so I cannot leave her alone and go to US to meet my children. And we, as you all know, because of the current visa issues, they too cannot come home. It has been more than 3 years since I last met them and hugged them. None of my relatives could come forward to help. One day, while casually mentioning this to my Wiki sisters, one of them, someone I had met only for a second or third time, simply said, "Yeah, what's the big deal? You go and meet your children and I'll stay with your mom." She didn't offer her sympathy, she offered herself. At that moment, I understood that sisterhood is not about blood, it's about belonging. It's something we build with trust, kindness, and the courage to show up for one another. It's the comforting assurance that no matter what life brings, you never have to walk alone. Thank you.
Thank you, Kavita. So yes, connection and support is so important in sisterhood. Thank you so much. Next, we have Malini Rustagi. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your surname. Life coach with 2 decades of experience in healing, tarot, and a mental wellness therapist, and also a Posh enabler from Delhi. Over to Malini. Malini, yeah. We are not being able to hear you, Malini.
Are you able to hear me now?
No, your sound is not coming. Till you fix your sound, I think we can call another speaker.
All right.
Is it okay, Malini?
Okay, sure.
Can anyone else hear her? I'm not being able to. No, Malini, you just fix your.
Audible.
Yeah, till then we call upon Kajal Banerjee. Kajal is a soft skill corporate trainer for the last 20 years and operating a pharmaceutical business for 30 years. Over to Kajal.
Thank you so much, Manjula ji, and for inviting me on this platform. And thank you so much, Indu ji, for guiding me always. When I was preparing to talk about soul sisters, what hit me more than sisterhood was actually the term soul before that. It is like somebody said कि जो आत्मा का आत्मा से होता है. So I just felt, that what is it soulful about this sisterhood? So I felt, see, this is my personal opinion. I felt that, when we can connect to each other, when we can applaud each other's success, when somebody is going through hardship, actually, and, they can reach out to us. I think that is the beautiful thing this platform Wiki offers. And I'm extremely grateful to the universe to give me this opportunity to be a part of this platform. And today, I take this opportunity to offer myself to anybody who just wants to be heard sometimes. Call me any day after 6 in the evening. I'm there just to hear you, sometimes even have a conversation. There are so many on this platform. Today I haven't met, but please, my name, number, everything is there. So connect with me anytime. And I think this soul sisterhood is all about this journey we take together in our individual capacity. And there is so much common, the courage, the empathy, the sharing. I think this platform is amazing for that. And soul sisterhood, such a beautiful concept. Thank you so much. Namaskar.
Thank you so much, Kajal. That was so impressive. Malini, are you ready?
Am I audible now?
Yes, you are. Please continue.
Awesome. First of all, a quick thank you to all of you for bringing me to this platform. And since 2021, I got introduced to Vicky when I received my first award, Women of Excellence Award. And I was going through a very rough patch in my personal life. I was going through my divorce. And when I went there to receive that award, I was astonished that there was completely no judgment from my sisters.
Perfect.
People were looking at me as I am and what am I doing for the society. And that was a huge change for me, and my journey started in a new way. I was doing what I was doing, like I was into healings, I was into tarot, I was holding workshop sessions, but I got a new light when I joined Wiki. And since 2022, I'm holding the chair of State President, Delhi Holistic Wellness and Resorts Council. For our sisters, especially, we have sessions to enable them, to empower them, because as per my belief, if we enable a woman, we enable the entire family, we
Yes.
enable a cohort. And for me, sisterhood is not just about being connected, it is about being committed to each other's growth. It is not about joining hands and walking together, it is about not letting my sister stand alone in the rain. I will be more than happy to hold that umbrella for her so that we both can walk together. My journey has taught me that when women choose collaboration over comparison and compassion over competition, extraordinary things happen. And being a part of Wiki has strengthened my belief that every woman carries a unique light. When we come together, those individual lights create something greater, a powerful force for change, leadership, and hope. And I believe sisterhood is not defined by blood or background. It is defined by intention to encourage, to empower, and to remind another woman of her limitless potential. And as the African proverb beautifully says, if you want to walk fast, you walk alone. And if you want to walk far, go together. So here I am, walk together with all my soul sisters, not just in India, but globally. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Malini. Yes, we all believe that alone we are strong, but together we are Shakti, right?
Absolutely. And that is the reason why we have Shakti Bandhan with us.
Yes, that is on the 6th of October. But we are celebrating on the 3rd of September in Kolkata. So anybody who is present in Kolkata, please do attend. Next, we have Seema Basi. She's from Delhi NCR, and she's an independent director, founder, recognized as a top 10 chief learning officers in 2023, former learning leader with Fortune 500s with 30 years experience. Over to Seema.
Thank you, Manjula ji. Thanks a lot for inviting me to this forum. And this is my beginning here. Actually, I'm very new here, about 2 to 3 months old. You all are such, great veterans. I heard so much from you. This is my first proper town hall. There was another town hall about, I think, about one month back. So that was global. This is the first Indian town hall I'm attending. But
Okay.
amazing your stories about Vicky and how you've been helping each other. I would love to be a part of this network. And I was introduced by Soul Sister Preeti Singh. So she introduced me to this forum, and she's an independent director. So that's how I came here. So I was reading some very interesting statistics talking about soul sistership, which is that women who maintain a high knit inner circle of close female contacts are 2.5 times more likely to attain high ranking executive positions, roles with higher authority and higher pay compared to women with networks compared to women whose networks lack that strong female circle. Now this is a study, it's properly verified, it's a study by Harvard Business Review in 2019. So this is proven that when we are with us sisters, soul sisters, so we grow together and we learn together and we network together. So I've been believing in the concept of sisterhood for a very long time, because in my school, we were all asked, it was an all girls school, we were all asked to call each other sisters. So we could not take anybody's name. So, sister, can you please help me? Sister, can you move? And I want to drink water. So sisterhood is, ingrained in our system. And I really think that, we need to, support each other telepathically. Like a lot of here, our members of Wiki have, expressed, saying that, people, I can help you if you want to talk to me, etc. So yeah, this is what happens. Women help each other by by understanding what you're thinking in a very telepathic way. So this is different from how men understand. Men try to solve the problem, they give a solution. But when you're talking to women, which I hope I'll be able to get this here,
Yeah,
talk
thank
to
you.
change ideas. So that's what I'm looking for. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Seema. Thank you so much for your wonderful inspirational talk. Next, we have Priya. Priya, I could not connect with you, so I am not being able to give you a one-liner. Please speak about yourself.
Hi, lovely to be here. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So hi everybody. My name's Priya, and I do real estate and mortgages, and I'm a protection advisor and a financial mentor in the UK. And I'm committed to
Thank
helping
you.
women build secure and confident futures. Can you hear me okay? It is
Yeah.
Yes,
a
ma'am,
true.
we can hear you. We
I
can
can
hear
hear
you
you.
very well.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. So it's a true honor to be here, part of this 25-week global town hall series, a space where collectively and creativity and collaboration comes alive. When I think of sisterhood, I think of women lifting other women higher, and that is exactly what this platform represents: diverse voices, shared wisdom, and a community where every woman is seen, heard, and valued. So thank you so much for this platform. Throughout my journey, after being a homemaker for over 22 plus years, I have met extraordinary women, entrepreneurs, mothers, professionals, leaders in different paths, having different stories, but we all collaborate and join in one.
Right.
When us women come together, we create something powerful, and we support, encourage, and give each other opportunity. In my own experience, it has taught me that success is never a solo journey. I stand here today because women believed in me when I doubted myself, helping by opening doors when I couldn't find them and reminding me of my strength when I momentarily forgotten it or lost it, lack of confidence or not being in the working environment for a number of years. Whilst working in finance and property, this industry can be quite isolating, but I've learnt that sisterhood is more than an emotional support, and it is empowering and
Yeah.
collaborative. So I just wanted to thank everybody for giving me this
Thank
opportunity
you so
and for being
much.
part of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Priya. So now we have our last speaker, Yanet. Are you there? I could not connect with Yanet also. Yanet, are you there?
Yes,
Yes.
I am
Please.
here.
Please give
Are you able to hear me? Great.
Yes.
Thanks for having me today.
Yeah. Hi.
Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon.
I have here a lot of competition, comparison, and that resonates with me a lot, especially in the workplace. I really applaud this forum because it fosters the solidarity. It fosters the the soft skills, strengthen the soft skills that we already have as sisters, but also help each other to build ourselves. I call this as an opportunity, a great initiative and endeavor to strengthen our mindset for our sisterhood to continue. And also, I call for us to acknowledge our competences because now, as women, we are free to choose what we want to be. We can be engineers, we can be mothers, but it's important we acknowledge ourselves, acknowledge each other, because it is a struggle sometimes. It can be a struggle to overcome all the constraints that the society has chosen for us or has imposed for us for so long. So now we have the freedom. It's been decades of this freedom in many countries, in many societies. But I really applaud this space where we can support each other and strengthen the mindset we have to create in wherever environment we are. So thank you for that.
Thank you so much, Janet. It was really inspiring. And before we hand over to Peanut Patel for giving the vote of thanks, I would request Dr. Harbin to please say a few words so that we get motivated and inspired more.
My gosh, dear sisters, you were just so you were amazing. And Sister Manjula ji, as always, such a power-packed, not just moderation, but sisterhood in action. You know, everything, the way you're sharing about everybody, the way you're preparing for everything, the way you're holding the space and enabling everyone to share something so elevating with so much spirit. Truly, kudos to each one of you for making this such a powerful town hall. I mean, I've attended so many. Each one has inspired me in many, many ways. But today, I'm truly feeling Shakti coming through the screen like, maybe because we are coming close to Shakti Bandhan, but of course, also because of the power of everyone in West Bengal, 800 sisters across so many councils, and that boldness, that vibrance, that confidence, that connectedness is coming through and inspiring all our other sisters also who have come from different states. Thank you so much, everyone. I mean, in eternal gratitude to this sisterhood, which is giving us all the platform to dream bigger, do better, and be just there for one another as best as we can, but as simply as we can as well. Like our sister said, there is no judgment, just the care and the compassion and the courage to show up for each other, and the magic rolls on its own. Thank you for making me part of this magic today. I am grateful and I'm deeply, deeply blessed. God bless you all. Thank you.
Harbin, you are the leader, and of course, behind every successful woman is a tribe of other women, and you have made this tribe. So we are all grateful to you. So I hand over to Pinal to introduce you all to the She Economy, which is our digital marketplace. Pinal.
Thank you, Sister Manjula ji, for moderating this session such amazingly. And as always, thank you so much to our founder to create such an amazing platform where we are connecting with everyone, where we are living with everyone. And now we have a She Economy as well, where we are going to work together, bring our businesses together, and do more networking for our own professional and personal fulfillment. So just a quick word on She Economy. She Economy is an app. You can download it from the App Store and Play Store, where all the sisters are listing their businesses, so other sisters can know that where to buy and what their businesses are, so they can support in any way possible. Second feature is about community, where you can connect with them, share your ideas, share your thoughts, or anything you want to do it like a LinkedIn, but just for our women community. And third is a media feature, where other women are coming who holds the experience to share their experience experience to the next generation. So I'm looking forward to see you all on the app. Plus, we are going to we are going to feature all of you afterwards on the social media platforms as well, Insta, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, everywhere about this today's sessions. Thank you features. So must go like, share, and comment so others and others can know that we are doing something great and they can be part of this community as well. Thank you so much to everyone and look forward to see you next week. Manjula ji, I think you are the right person to give a one last liner and then we can conclude.
So finally, I thank all the speakers and the attendees for making this session so meaningful. And Dr. Harbin Arora, thank you so much for getting us together. Thank you so much to everybody. And for maintaining the time limit. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Manjula ji. Thank you, Indu. Thank you, Dr. Harbin.
So looking forward to the next session next Monday at 4 p.m. Please, all of you connect. Thank you.